Hi, I'm going to be explaining tool number 2, Go Noodle. So Go Noodle is a website that plays kid-friendly songs and dances for students to follow along to. It engages students and promotes movement and mindfulness through their videos. This can be used to help break up the day during indoor recess or even as a reward. So I plan to use this tool in my classroom to ensure that my students can have 5 minutes of fun and it can break up the day. I think this tool is a perfect way to use movement for early childhood education students and inclusion classes and special ed classes. When I did my student teaching observation, my cooperating teacher used Go Noodle whenever her students were becoming too rowdy. And after the students focused more easily on work and were more relaxed. So she had an issue where a lot of her students would get together and they would all become way too rowdy. And she would turn this on, show a 5-minute video at most, and the kids would all focus on the video, dance, sing, and then when they went back to their work, they were totally in on their work and they were way more focused after. So now I'm going to take you to their website and show you what their dances are. So I just Googled Go Noodle and I signed in. You can make an account really super easily with just a simple email and your name. You can also add your school. That way other teachers can share to you what they've been doing in their classrooms throughout your school. So here you'll see a bunch of videos. So here's good energy flow, lateral movements, which is a workout, a deep breathing like exercising, and roar, which is a guided dance. So if you look below, you can see the different like little things. So this is a guided dance right here. So you know that there's going to be dance moves and your kids are going to have to follow along. This is a workout. So it's more like going to get your blood pumping. And this is a breathing exercise. So they have a bunch of different ones you can do. They even have stretches, call and repeat. So it's like they'll scream back, stuff like that. So I'm going to show you up here this one right here, which is Roar. So the song is like a popular
NTV! See the music you want to see.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock that boat and make a mess, so I said quietly.
Okay, so you get the idea. So the kids are up there and they dance, and your kids are supposed to, either sing the song or dance or do both. So they also have a bunch of ones that are like based on education. So since Earth Day was just yesterday, they have a bunch of like weather the storm, take care of the earth, and water cycle. So the first two are breathing exercises, so those aren't really as interesting, but the water cycle.
Water cycle. Yeah, get out your seats. Getting kind of thirsty in here. Water cycle. Sing it. Round and round and round goes the water cycle. Water cycle. Come on, y'all, get down with the water cycle. Let's do it. Here we go. Precipitation, water falls down. Accumulation, water gathers all around. Evaporation, water rising from the ground. Transpiration.
Okay, so you get the idea. Some of the videos are really silly, but for example, the water cycle, this can help your students remember the process and order through a song and a dance. So even if you're taking that 5-minute break so that everybody can get some, stand up, stretch, and get some sillies out, they can be learning at the same time. So I think that this website is super fun. It's also really cute. So it has a bunch of like little characters and stuff like that. So you can search for these indices. Can't decide on a figure out like pick for me. So there's like slow motion. You can go up here and you can do categories. So let's say you're going to do a curricular. So let's say you have a science class. Here's all of these science ideas. So there's the water cycle one again, my racing heart, bones, hip hop astronomy, all these different things. So you can also go back and let's see if we can do like, here's sensory motor skills, which would be perfect for like a special ed class or an inclusion class or even just really young kids. So like gross motor skills, let's do for example. Most of them are going to be workouts, but you can do a bunch of these. This would actually be good for gym teachers as well if they needed to put a video on to help explain how to do things. It'd be super cool too if they could do that. So here's school. So they have indoor recess ones right here. These are the ones that my cooperating teacher used a lot. So they have one about food, power up, whole lot of love, it's party time. So they're really interesting. A lot of these can be super fun, and if you play these a lot in class, and then your kids start to like them, if they like a specific one, like this is NFL Play 60, so that would be good for like a gym class. But if they like specific people or specific ones, like indoor recess right here, like if they like the characters in these ones, you can just there's millions and millions of videos for all of them. So it's really interesting, and I think it's a cool way to either use it as an educational tool, but I think it's better of a way to use it as like a break or a reward. So if your kids really like it and you're like, okay guys, if we can get all of our work done today and we can have 10 minutes at the end of the day before we have to get onto the bus, like you could play 2 of these, maybe even 3 of these videos just to end their day, and then they get what they want for being good all day and getting all their work done. All right, thank you.